So, quarterback Jayden Daniels was pulled at halftime with the playoff bound Commanders playing for seeding at the Dallas Cowboys. And who was he pulled for? Marcus Mariota. You see Mariota right here. Okay. And you see the score. Washington picks up the victory by 4 points. Okay. And they finish the regular season with a 12-5 record. They will be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFL wild card round. All right, and here's Jayden Daniels right here. Let me click on images and let me read a little bit of the article for y'all. Okay, so first year coach Dan Quinn said during the week his team was going to go after as hard as we can, but that turned out to be a half truth as it related to his dynamic rookie quarterback. Marcus Mariota took over under center for the first Washington possession after halftime and quickly led the Commanders the to the game's first touchdown. Man, there's a lot of errors in this article. Led the Commanders to the game's first touchdown after they had just 64 yards total offense and trailed 6-3 at the break. Daniels was 6 of 12 for 38 yards and had 4 carries for 27 yards in the first half. The Commanders, who 11-5, started the day as the 6th seed in the NFC playoffs. A victory or a Green Bay loss to Chicago would keep them there, while a loss and a Green Bay win would drop Washington to the 7th spot. Right? So they end up with the wild card. That's interesting. Wild card. W like Washington, right? That's pretty interesting. All right. So that's what took place here. And you see that's all we get with the article, but we have a breakdown, and let's go over to this breakdown right here. All right, let's pull this up and check this out. Y'all interested in a fake world and watching me show you the script? All right. Well, here we go. You see head coach Dan Quinn next to Jayden Daniels, right? And look, Jayden Daniels, okay? So you get Jay like this other trending character, rapper Jay-Z, right? Sympathy with that situation as far as the story is concerned, right? Because these are stories, but it's not a coincidence. You get these trending characters and their names sync up. Jayden Daniels, Jay-Z. Remember, I just did this top story here a few days ago. Rapper Stormzy banned from driving for 9 months while using his phone when he was behind the wheel, right? Lost his driving privileges. So Stormzy trending, British rapper. Jay-Z, Jayden Daniels, and check this out, Stormy Daniels trending. Shout out to Richard West for bringing this to my attention. Stormy Daniels, you see? Trump fails in bid to get Stormy Daniels the money conviction thrown out. You see that? So Stormy Daniels, Stormzy, Jay-Z, Jayden Daniels, and his coach Dan Quinn, Daniel Patrick Quinn, right? But like Daniels, as in Jayden. You see that right there? And notice Jayden Daniels pulled at halftime with the Commanders. You see that? For number 18, Marcus Mariota, right? But look, one more Daniel. How this is amazing, right? So Stormy Daniels, Jayden Daniels, Daniel Quinn, the coach of the Commanders. Remember former owner of the Commanders, Daniel Snyder? You see that? I mean, is that why Daniel Snyder, they may give us another story why he had to go, right? But these characters, I swear, they get shifted around with these patterns. It's like we can't have too many Daniels, right? Pretty damn obvious that this is all connected, right? So you had the former owner. I hate how the damn mouse is so sensitive like that. God damn. So you have Daniel Snyder, former owner of the Commanders. And look, Washington. Look how that connects with the Stormy Daniels connection with Trump, right? Washington, right? Like DC. You know what I'm saying? Look at number 18 for Mariota as he makes an appearance here as Daniels gets pulled from this game. Well, Jayden Daniels is born on the 18th. Like Mariota had the 18 on the jersey. You see that right there? December 18th, and that was just a few weeks back, okay? So, once again, another trending character. And you see Jay right there. Ooh, Den. Jayden. Den is kind of like Don. Everything is ran on the language. All of these stories are pumped out by this code, okay? Like Don, right? This thing is glitchy as all hell. Damn. But we'll get through it. And it was week 18. And it was week 18. You see that right there? The final week of the NFL season. Commanders secure number 6 in the NFC with the last second touchdown. You see that right there? Okay. So Jayden Daniels pulled on the 18th for number 18, Mariota, in week 18. Okay? And they're saying a last second touchdown, right? So I guess it was a last second touchdown. Let's look at the box score over here. And look at the Cowboys, another letdown for their fans. Does anybody still think this stuff is real? Come on, Cowboy fans. Look at Mariota. He threw 18 passes even. And he wears 18. And Jayden Daniels, born on the 18th. Mariota fills in for him here. But 15 to 18, 161 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's pretty solid. And they're probably going to bring up, oh, who do we go with? Mariota had a good game. Do we stick with him? Ooh, Andy had 56 yards rushing for a touchdown. Look at that. You see that right there? That's what they're going to do. Watch. Oh, we got the double quarterback. Let's go with Mariota. He's got experience. Watch. But anyways, Trey Lance, 20 of 34, 244 yards. Passing in the loss for Dallas. right? Rico Dowdle, 22 carries, 72 yards, 1 touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, look, another J. Jalen Tolbert, 4 receptions, 98 yards for the Cowboys. And again, they score 19 points in this 4-point loss, right? And let's look at this again real quick. And I have more slides, but got to mix it up a little bit here. So that game on January 12th at Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I do want to enter the Buccaneers in the calculator real quick. Let me share this tab. Let me open up the base ciphers, which is all I use to show you this code, right? Let me get rid of some of this stuff from this other research here. So let's put Tampa Bay in here. Oops. Remove. Okay, let's enter Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay. And there's going to be something that pops up that I miss. I'm sure of it. And let's just put Buccaneers. And then we'll see if any of this stuff hits. Maybe as we go forward. Right? So I don't notice anything that hits there, but I'm going to leave that and maybe we look at it here in a bit, right? And let's look at the records again. No record with Tampa Bay there. Let's see. NFL standings. Let's see. Let's go National Football Conference, NFC. So you see Tampa Bay 10-7 right there. Okay, so that does hit. Look at Tampa Bay 10-7 in the NFC South right there. Division champions, it looks like, right? So they're 10-7. Didn't we just see a 107? We saw a 170 with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Look at that right there. 170 like 17. They finished 10-7 like 17. You see that? Now let's go back over here. So Mariota throws 18 passes, right? Very accurate. Completes 15 in week 18 to go with the 18 on the jersey. Jayden Daniels, born on the 18th, just a few weeks ago, his birthday. Look at, he's got the 5 on the jersey. Okay, it's the Commanders' 5th win in a row. And the game was on the 5th. And the Commanders entered the game with 5 losses. Look at that. Also, I want you to notice, this is a sensitive topic here on YouTube. Dan Quinn, remember, like Jayden Daniels, like Daniel Snyder, former owner, right? Like Stormy Daniels, like Stormzy, British rapper, like Jay-Z, American rapper, right? Look at his birthday. That is the 11th day of September. A very, very famous date in history. If you think about those 2 buildings and you think about some aircrafts, right? But you see the birthday right there. Look, the 11th day of the 9th month is like 19. The Cowboys scored 19 points. And this game, look, a 19-day span from the Jayden Daniels birthday to the game on January 5th, the victory over the Cowboys. You see that? From start to end, 19 days. How about that, y'all? That's pretty damn interesting, isn't it? Look at that. Okay, the Washington Commanders managed to pull out a last-second 23-19 win over the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday, snatching victory. And, the Dallas fans go into the offseason again, this tugging at their heartstrings, right? Or excuse me, Wow. Yeah, no, we're right about the 19s there. Check this out. Right? The 11-9 birthday for the coach, like 19 day span, Daniels' birthday to the game. Jayden. Cowboys score 19. Look. So the game was 18 days after Jayden Daniels' December 18th birthday. In week 18, he gets pulled for number 18, and number 18, Mariota, throws 18 passes. You see that? Damn, right? And look at even Marcus Mariota equals 199 and 91. You see that? And this is Washington, okay? Like, Washington, D.C., okay? And remember, look, the PENTAGON was connected with that 11th day of September, with that in history, right? Because look at this. Ooh, and look at that flight 777. Look at this. This all connects. All of these numbers connect right here. You see that right there? That day in history when that place was attacked. Look at that. Okay? And look at how it was flight 77. Remember, look at the Cowboys with 7 wins to go with their 19 points. But Dan Snyder, born in 1970, 70, like 7, like 77. And look at these other numbers hit. Okay, RIPing all 64 aboard. Look when we go back to the article. 64 total yards offense right here for the Commanders. It looks like in the first half, right? You see that right there? Just 64 yards total offense and trailed 6-3 at the break. So look how that connects. And it's the Washington Commanders. Okay? And you see this was look at this. And that was outside of Arlington County, Virginia. And then you think about the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Where is Dallas Cowboys Stadium? AT&T. Look at that. Arlington, Texas. Holy crap. A lot of this is on the fly. Look at those connections, and we're not done. Because check this out. RIPing all 64 aboard and another 125 in the building. Well, 125, 12 wins, 5 losses for the Washington Commanders. Look at that right there. You see it right there. Right at the top. 12 wins, 5 losses. So how amazing is that? And look at that 706 win percentage, 0.706. For Washington, dude, didn't we just look at the zip code for AT&T Stadium in Dallas? 76011. So you get the 7-6, just like the win percentage for the team that beats them. Holy crap. In AT&T Stadium. Wow. That is simply amazing, y'all. So you see how all of that connects, and I hope I delivered that well. That's about as well as I can do there, y'all. So you see the 1s and the 9s, even with Mariota. let me fix that slide real quick. Look at this is how I do it. Look, background, boom, just like that. Okay, you see how that connects, right? Simply amazing. And check it out. This game was 67 days after Marcus Mariota's birthday. And notice, wow, look at the game was on 1-5 again. And he completed 15 passes. Holy crap. Damn, this is amazing. All of these numbers are landing with that 11th day of September in history. Holy crap. The world trade, think about it. CENTER, right? That equals 94 in the code. And look at 67 days is the same as 9 weeks, 4 days. With that aircraft carrier attack, right? On that day. But check this out. 67 days right here. The game after Mariota's birthday, 67 days. You see that right there? 67 is the 19th prime number, y'all. And this guy, RIP, former CNN anchor Aaron Brown, right? Airplanes. Think about who's the quarterback for the Jets. Think about it. Jets, planes. Aaron Rodgers. You see how this is all a script, right? This guy helped viewers through that 11th day of the 9th month. You see that right there? You know, panic attacks, right? That guy RIP'd recently. You see that right there? So look at all of these connections. Even this guy passed. Theodore Beverly Olson, American lawyer who served as the 42nd Solicitor General of the United States from 2001 to 2004 in the administration of Prez George W. Bush. Look at that. And look at that guy passed just this November. And look, even he was born on that day. And again, that's obviously several years before that day. But again, the same birthday as Coach Dan Quinn here with all of that, y'all. Can you believe it? Wow. All of these things connect with all of these other trending stories, all with the language. You understand? And again, shout out Richard West for bringing the Stormy Daniels situation to my attention. Trending again. Okay. Dan, like Don. Dallas has the D. Remember their quarterback? Dak D. Amazing. And even New York equals 111. Like Patrick equals 111. Daniel Patrick Quinn. Okay. And his September 11 birthday leaves 111 days in the year. And there's a whole lot of 11s to go with the New York connection, right? New York, the 11th state. Those two structures looked like an 11. Notice how Patrick equals 78, like New York, even. And which team hit in the NFL right after that happened in history? The Patriots. Patriots, like Patrick. But who was the quarterback that hit? Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. And don't forget the Patriot Act, like Patrick. You know what I'm saying? And I mentioned the Cowboys with 7 victories, another pathetic season for Dallas. And Dan Quinn, the coach who beats them in the week 18, born in 70. And remember, it said they could lock up the 6th or 7th seed, 7 like 70. And remember, flight 777, right? How amazing is that? But it said they could have got either the 6th or 7th seed and they landed on the 6th, right? With the wild card, I guess. But 6th or 7th seed, like 67. Remember, Mariota steps in here 67 days after his birthday, the 19th prime. Remember that? That was on the fly. And look, the game January 5th, right? Week 18. Look at that. 117-day span from Dan Quinn's birthday to the game, start to end. And Daniel equals 117, his first name. Quarterback equals 117. This is a quarterback related story. Jayden Daniels gets pulled for Marcus Mariota, right? And maybe just to stir up the controversy, maybe it's the black quarterback thing. Gotta have the serviceable. Well, Mariota's like Hawaiian, or whatever, right? Out of Hawaii. But, maybe it's a race thing as well, right? But look, you even get the 45 with Daniel and quarterback. Pat equals 17. Look at that right there. Pat equals 17, like 117. Dan Quinn's last birthday, a 17 date numerology. So look at how this connects with the birthdays, with the gematria here, with the English language, letters. They have these numerical values, y'all. And that's just the way it is. And this code is completely undeniable, right? Look at the location you see of the team, DC, right? District of Columbia. D like Dan, D like Jayden Daniels. Look at the owner. You get another J, Josh, and you get Harris. Think about it. Any Harris's been trending? Maybe not as much lately, but think about it. Amazing. And the thumbnail hits super duper heavy. Wow. Woo! Super amazing, y'all. There's Dan Quinn, 54. So he's 54 years old. So that's the 45 reflection. Daniel, 45. Quarterback, 45. Here's Jayden Daniels, 24 years old, in his 25th year of life. And where is Marcus? Here's Mariota, age 31, in his 32nd year of life right there. Okay, so we'll see what happens as we hit the wild card round. Okay, as the game on 1/12, like 12. Remember, Washington finished the season with 12 victories. And don't forget, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 10-7, like 17, right? When Tampa Bay Buccaneers equals 170, like 17. Remember Daniel and quarterback, 117, 117-day span. Quinn's birthday to the game, like 17. His birthday is 17 date numerology, and Pat equaling 17. Okay? So you see those connections with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? And you see the code again right there. Pretty damn amazing, if you ask me, right? So, I mean, shout out to y'all. And let's which teams have made the NFL playoffs brackets? Let's see if it simply shows us the bracket here. Right here. Here you go. But you see the teams who have made the playoffs. And they want you to think that who are some of the teams they've been pushing a lot as far as who you think's going to win. Kansas City probably, and Detroit, right? You know, if it was me, I would probably go with one of the lesser teams here if I were to pick a victor out of these whole playoffs, okay? That doesn't mean it's going to happen. I don't encourage gambling. I did throw down $20 though, semi-randomly, and it's not one of the top teams. Maybe I'll reveal it later. Okay? But again, none of it's based on me doing this code. Well, like slightly, but not necessarily, because you can go either way with any of these teams and you're going to have something that shows that they should have won, right? And that's how they do it, okay? But notice how both Los Angeles teams are in here. Remember, the Dodgers won the World Series. And remember, Kendrick Lamar is supposed to perform at the Super Bowl. He's always walking around with the LA Dodger hat, right? But you could look at any of these connections though, and you're gonna see maybe some see it more than others. But shout out to y'all. That was a nice breakdown. There was a lot of information there, and it all hit heavy. Again, shout out to Richard West for bringing that Stormy Daniels thing to my attention. It's obvious this all starts with the language, okay? And it's right in front of our face. Not everybody's gonna catch it, but I got your back, right? And remember, Jay-Z had a deal with the NFL. What is Jay-Z's association with the NFL? You see that? The NFL and Rock Nation entered a partnership in 19. You get the 1 and the 9. Ooh. For the company to be the league's live music entertainment strategist. But look, when did the blueprint release? The 6th studio album. Remember, it said Washington could finish 6th or 7th? And look, 6S, September S. And look, the 11th day of that month. Ooh, the exact day. Don't forget that. Ooh. And what is a blueprint? How to what? Put together a building, or how to take a building down. Think about that. Connections, 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 y'all. And we will end it at that. Hopefully the video doesn't get affected by that, but I had no choice. And look, McDonald's trending again. It looks like quarterback Jayden Daniels pulled at halftime with playoff-bound Commanders playing for his seeding at the Cowboys. Would they have done that to another quarterback? They give us a legitimate reason why, but come on, man. Leave the rookie alone. We don't want to see Mariota I'm just playing, y'all. Shout out. This is Daily Decodes 81-2. Until next time, peace.